Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura, also known as Divine Miss L70. I am here to give you a second update on my IOP video, but first let me just say thank you to everyone who viewed the first video. I really appreciate you taking the time. Secondly, I would like to say I apologize for any background noise that you might hear while I'm making this video. I'm not a super great video editor yet. I'm not a video editor at all. And so um, I don't know how to remove background noise, basically. But one day I will learn, and then these videos will get better. But in the meantime, if you would just bear with me, I want to give you an update on my leave and my IOP. So, as I mentioned in my video last week, I am doing intensive outpatient programming with Pathlight. And I was doing that 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, for 3 hours each day, plus an additional half an hour with my treatment coordinator. And she was the person who put together my treatment plan, helped me work out goals and stuff like that. But after going for a few sessions, I just didn't feel like it was going to be the best option for me. I'm dealing specifically with anxiety related to my job, and I didn't feel like I was going to get the support that I needed in order to go back to work in mid-August and be able to be effective. And so I withdrew from IOP. Last Friday was my last session. So this week I started extra sessions with my therapist who I had been continuing to see while I was doing IOP. So there was no lapse in treatment there. So that's good. Um, so I had my first extra session with her yesterday, and it was fine. You know, she's been my therapist for about 9 months now, and I love her. She calls me on my shit. She um she knows how to get to the heart of what is actually eating at me usually. So I had my first extra session with her yesterday, Monday, and it was great. One of the other things that she asked me to do was to get a dialectical behavioral therapy workbook. Dialectical behavioral therapy is a therapy modality that was created by, I believe her name was Margaret Linehan, and she created it specifically for people with borderline personality disorder, which I also currently am living with. Um, so she wanted me to get this workbook so we could work through DBT skills and work on distress tolerance, specifically because that's where things start to fall apart for me, is when I find myself in distress and am not able to alleviate that distress on my own before it becoming an issue with my borderline personality disorder. So I have my regular sessions with her on Thursdays, and so we'll continue to have those. And then the extra sessions will just be whatever days she has available, since this is something that we're starting new. I will also continue to see my psychiatrist on a monthly basis. So my next appointment with him is July 29th. Um, and that it will be just to follow up on how I'm doing, whether or not I'm able to go back to work on the 16th, and also to follow up on my medication change, because the last time I met with him when he took me off work, he also added Abilify to my medication to help cope with my anxiety. Abilify is actually an antipsychotic at regular doses, but apparently at very low doses, it also helps to control anxiety. So I'm currently only on 2 milligrams, and not only has my anxiety been better controlled, but my appetite is also back. So I actually get hungry again now, which is something that hasn't happened for over a year. I think was the last time I actually felt hungry without it just being pain. Now it's pain and hunger, so we're working on that one. But yeah, I actually feel hungry and sometimes have the desire to eat. So that's good, I guess. Um, yeah, so I think that's all of the updates for today. Um, and I will just keep everyone posted on how it's going with working through my workbook and with meeting with my therapist for my extra sessions and hopefully getting back to work on the 16th because I'm bored out of my mind. I don't have the most interesting job, but I get to do a variety of things for my job and I get to work with a huge amount of people. And so that makes it a little more interesting. Being home and being, um, sorry, I can feel my eye is starting to tear up. I'm still dealing with extremely severe dry eye right now. So that's a whole nother issue. But I'm also a little bit nauseous, so I apologize if I'm making strange faces. But I'm absolutely bored out of my mind. I don't know how people who choose to not work fill their days because I guess it would be better if I could read, but I still haven't regained my ability to retain information that I'm reading. And so I am saving that for educational opportunities. I'm taking a data analytics course. And so I'm saving my limited reading ability for that course. But otherwise, and just spending a lot of time um, taking care of myself, which is foreign to me. Um, it's probably why my skin looks so good. I've been taking really good care of my skin. It looks amazing to me. You guys can tell me what you think. Um, Rebraided my hair, been doing some yoga, trying to meditate, um, working on my witchcraft and getting back into my spiritual practice. So, reading about those things, lighting candles, lighting incense, spending time with myself, coloring, writing. I have a blog post that I need to put together for Disability Lead, which is an organization that I am a member of and an ambassador for. And it's a disability focused leadership program. So it's the only one like it in the country, actually. It's based here in Chicago, and they help leaders with disabilities get access to those decision making tables in those rooms where we typically are left out. And so I'm going to be writing a blog post for them on how to convince your employer to pay your tuition because there is a tuition involved. So putting together the business case for why your employer should sponsor you for disability leave. So I am still doing things. I am still advocating for disability, accessibility, and mental health in the workplace. Just not as much while I take time to advocate for myself and take care of my own mental health. Um, so I guess that's it for today. Thank you guys. Sorry. Thank you guys again for watching. Sorry for my voice. I don't know what's going on with that. Um, Thanks for watching. I will be sharing another update next week. I'm trying to do these videos on Mondays, but that's all going to depend on how I'm feeling physically and mentally. So you might have to cut me some slack. Sometimes it might be Sunday, sometimes it might be Tuesday, sometimes I might miss a week. So we'll see how it goes. But I will definitely keep you guys updated on how things are going with me and how my anxiety and I are getting along. Um, Thanks for stopping by and hope to see you again next time.